Suncorp staff questioned a man's actions and showed no compassion as he tried to help his grieving mother deal with $1 million in loans after his father's sudden death. A royal commission has heard. WTF is this son up to? One staffer asked another last year. Another wrote in an email, "This sounds like he is up to something." As Suncorp now concedes, Riello was not up to anything. The Melbourne TV producer had, as he said, received a letter from the bank that he believed represented a step forward in protracted negotiations over his father's debts. But it turned out to be a form letter that did not represent an end to the saga. The family only discovered Peter Lowe, with his unsuspecting wife Jennifer, had 5 loans with Suncorp totaling almost $1 million after the 63-year-old blasting contractor died in a November 2015 workplace accident. The Royal Commission heard Mrs. Lowe, who was not involved in the finances, could not afford to make the repayments on the loans, the interest on which amounted to $1,200 a week. Riello said when he first approached the bank for help for his mum, he was told to sell the family home. At one later stage, a customer relations banker told Mr. Lowe Suncorp had the power to evict his mum so it could sell the property itself. The inquiry heard, Mr. Lowe said the process of dealing with Suncorp and complaints to the Financial Services Ombudsman was extremely stressful and took its toll on his mother and the family. "I don't believe Suncorp has shown us any compassion at all as humans," he said on Friday. Suncorp's Banking and Wealth CEO David Carter said the bank's intentions were always good, but conceded its communications with the Lowes had a negative impact. "We have gone through a process of offer, counter-offer, and tried to find a middle ground to support the Lowes on the way through, but we have been unable to do so." The family home has been sold, paying off the 4 loans made in 2013. The Ombudsman found the final business loan, given in 2014, was made irresponsibly. Mr. Carter said Suncorp made mistakes in assessing the lending but was misled and deceived by the borrower about its purpose as well as over financial data. Mrs. Lowe must repay a reduced amount of $221,000. Suncorp at one stage wanted her to pay that in 6 months, but its final offer is for 5 years, which the Lowes have not yet accepted. Mr. Carter said the accepted practice in the banking industry was that interest-free lending will not continue.